Welcome travelers to November's Peak. I'm Alter, and today we're going back to Tower Wizard. We're gonna see what we can accomplish. So last time we prestiged and the tower went away. So we're not starting from scratch. We have some blessings, uh, which was this symbol. Oh, nice. So we can see our blessings from right here. And this was the one I was excited about. Now, we definitely should have gotten this one. We had we had the magics coming in very quickly, and we rushed it. We didn't know, but now we do know. The tower, when we prestige, it's gone. It's resetting, just like the back in the Call of Duty days for myself. You prestige, you gotta go back to using the basic old MP40. That's all you got. That's all you got. All right, let's get our wizard popping here. I think we'll sit here for just a minute and get him really rolling. I'm noticing immediately that my clicker is substantially better than what it was before. Get some spirits, get some cloudlings. Now we won't be able to get any of the cloudling boosts until we get the study ready. And this was what this is what I was struggling with. It's the knowledge. The knowledge seemed harder to come by. Let's get some magic. So I'm looking for, let's see, we have 5. So I'm gonna do 4. And now let's come down here real quick. We'll buy the tome. And see if we can get a couple more of these going. Immediately we got some 20 knowledge. Let's back into that. We're gonna send the tower now. Let's go for it. I've noticed there's no like real reason to not just kind of push forward. Throw him there. I want this to go up as fast as possible though. Okay. So what I think we'll do is we're gonna get our study rolling. Now for the forest, we're gonna focus on the totems a little bit more. It's kind of all we're using that. So let's go ahead and continue boosting our magic for now. Okay. It's crazy how it's just how quickly it can really start moving. Now again, wherever I leave my pointer last, so the wizard's down here. You can see him in the study. That's what's slightly unfortunate. I wish I could kind of leave him there, even though I go up to the orb, but just keep that bonus on. But that's all right. So let's go ahead and buy as many spirits as we can here. And for now, we're gonna throw some of our knowledge right back into our cloudlings. We're just gonna be focusing on magic for a moment here. Now let's come down and get some more druids. He's at 10. Grab another one here. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nice. We can get our first totem now. And we're gonna go for the knowledge totem. Perfect. Alright. Bigger forest. See? For now, the bigger forest, it doesn't make the trees bigger. It just adds a tree. I think there's a cap, obviously, on how many trees you can have. Because remember last time, they raised the earth as the tower grew. Brought the trees with them. And clearly they're not gonna... The trees aren't going to extend out this way. They're just gonna... It's gonna just become a denser forest. Let's see. Craft another totem. And bigger forest. Let's go ahead and do that twice. And we'll go ahead and grab a magic totem first. Another totem and a forest totem. That 100% just feels very powerful. Because wow, the speed here is 35. The gain, see, I feel like that's a difference too. It's kind of a, if you're thinking about a different game, it'd be similar to saying, this is your damage, your attack damage that you're raising. Whereas, same here, but then the spirit tome, that's your attack speed, basically. So then the accumulation of your attack speed with your attack damage, that's how much your output is. Same thing here. Not much different at all. Alright, let's go ahead and get 5 or so more. We're gonna bump him to 20. And then back to the study. We're gonna throw another 5 spirits here. And we're going to start throwing knowledge to get knowledge. Give her a couple of clicks. Let's get another tome in there. And how are we doing down here? Ready for a totem? We are ready for a totem. Less than 9 minutes. Okay. Now again, so when we're looking here, we definitely want, at least at one point, I feel like we're going to be rolling pretty good once we get to that spot where we can actually get that. So maybe we'll try and get to the 9. Because then you get these 3 milestones. So let's take a quick look. When starting a new run, the tower will be built with the study. 10 cloudlings, 5 tomes. So that's just a little helper at the beginning. Unlocks the option to auto-buy spirits. That's different. We haven't seen an auto-buy functionality. Probably be good for me. Just hovering over a place will speed up spirits instead of clicking. Again, I don't know why I'm against the clicking so much. It's not, I don't want to be. I'm just not doing it. So this is probably good. Probably a good thing to have. Blessing of Balance. The tower requirement that is the furthest from being met will have its resource gain increased by 150%. If all tower requirements are met, or there are no tower requirements, increase all tower requirement resource gains by 50%. How do they know what's met and what's not? That's kind of curious to me. Blessing of Alchemy. Every time one magic gold. Oh, so that's different. We haven't experienced this yet. I'm imagining that yeah, maybe we're gonna get an alchemy station following the forestry. That seems likely here. Adds a new totem that increases academy experience gain by compounding 50%. I like that because, as I was already saying, those totems, they seem to have like pretty much double the base value. So just upping that even more makes those totems so strong. I hope there's not a cap to them or something, because they do seem very strong. There's dragons. Okay, I almost feel like I'm spoiling now. I'm spoiling this game for myself. I didn't think there would be dragons, but there's dragons. Okay, we're not reading anymore. We're getting to 9. We're gonna get to 9. That's our plan. So we were at 4. We're gonna need 5 prestige points to do this. Alright, so we're back. Let's get as many totems as we can immediately. I'm noticing we're gonna need more lumber for more totems. And for a moment, let's just throw the totems to the forest. We're grabbing 80 per druid here. We're gonna use all the spirits. Now, we'll go ahead and use what knowledge we have left for the cloudling boost. We're gonna shift click on this spirit. It is in 10. So last time I thought if you had the cash, you just go. No, it is by tens. Or maybe ironically that 11th was just that much more expensive. I'm not 100% sure. Um, 1,000 knowledge for 5 spirits seems cheap here. Says does 10, and then we're going to absolutely go crazy with knowledge with these spirits. Let's throw a few more down here. That's 19. I want one more. Thanks. Perfect. We've got enough wood for yet another totem. And let's just kind of keep it close. It could be the totems that the game's recognizing. When it said that they're trying to keep everything in balance. And it was saying if something was lagging behind, right, it would buff it. It could be based off of the totems, potentially. So I'm just kind of taking a quick observation. It does look like our lumber is definitely the one lacking here, which is fine. We are getting all kinds of magic. Let's go ahead and... It's just getting so much more expensive as you go. Let's throw a couple more boosts here. So we're at 24, 30, and 20. Okay. Oh, we can ascend the tower. So, alchemy? Oh wait, no, it's just the prestige part. And now the prestige that, the little menu that was over here, that's gone. Yes, I guess we already knew that it was gonna be the prestige. Okay, well, I want to get to the next tower. I want to see what's gonna come. We're gonna need, certainly more lumber. Because it's lumber and magic. 4 million magic though, man. I wonder, no it doesn't, I was wondering for a moment if the accumulation stats actually from the previous tower, but no, obviously not, right? Because we still had to get magic even now, right? So that's how it was at, for that first like 900 or something to get the first tower upgrade. So I don't know, it doesn't carry over. I'm just surprised that we're already up to 4 million magic on this run alone. Let's go ahead and buy out those spirits. That's what we're gonna need. We've got 6 right here. We're gonna bump this to 25. I do like my nice whole numbers. This 24 bump to 25. We've got an extra one. I hate it. We're gonna fix it quick. Come on, magics. Oh, look, hide max. So the clouding boost capped at 13. I feel like that's the first time I've seen something cap out besides the wizard. We hadn't reached that kind of milestone in a sense. Tower requirements, we're ready. We're going. I want to see that alchemy too. I'm assuming it's alchemy tower. It's a spirit housing? What? I was not expecting this at all. And it wants knowledge, big time. 100,000 for a dragon nest. 15 million for an embassy. Build an embassy to gain international relations. We're gonna start trading? Okay, so when trade becomes available into the game, from my experience with other games, that's when you try to figure out which resource is truly the one that you can just absolutely go crazy on. And again, and maybe that doesn't mean that you can truly make the most of it. Like, let's say, for example, the magic is that's the resource we can get the most value of. Well, depending on the trading, maybe it's not the best return of investment. So whatever that best return on investment is, also based on what kind of available resources we can kind of get up to, that's going to be probably what we're going to absolutely focus on. And then use the embassy to kind of get our other resources. And it seems like we'll be able to kind of do that with the blessing tree. We're not prestiging yet. We're just gonna view. I said we're gonna wait for that like 9 mark. But yeah, because then largest population will become right here. This is a great example. So whichever one is already like the largest population, that's the one that's going to be the most productive. And that right there tells me how the game's figuring this out. So the blessing of balance. How does the game understand which one's lagging behind? It's based on population. I'm assuming that, but that's what's making sense to me. Well, let's do it. We've got it. I want the dragon nest. Oh, and that came with an achievement, and it's a whole new thing. We're gonna need a dragon keeper. Yes, we are. We need a spirit. We have so much stuff that I've been reading, and yeah, we're lagging behind. Let's grab as many spirits as we can. We're just gonna do that, which is 8. Dragon keeper. Next ability is at level 10. So ability, pulse of knowledge. Occasionally gain equal to 30 homes. Hold the button or press shift to buy multiple. It costs 1 dragon level. Does this say what it'll be? Increase academy experience gain by 400%. Man, they both sound good. Let's just go ahead and this seems like crazy, honestly. I was kind of expecting, like, when does he become, when does the egg hatch, you know? It probably would come like this, and then one of the levels will allow it to go kind of crazy. So the only way that you're gonna level this up is by the dragon keepers, it seems. And then this is what's interesting, because then the pulse of knowledge equal to 33. So it's kind of ignoring how many are already in there, whereas the other one is going to be, what did it say, 300%? I feel like that's going to be the better route. We have 314,000 knowledge. We've got all kinds of lumber. There's a lot to manage now, and I'm just chilling. I need to probably move a little bit, but that's the beauty of these games, right? There's no true rush. It's go at your own pace. Alright, got some totems. I don't want to already assume that knowledge, because of that dragon egg, is going to be our resource of choice. But it could be. But we're going to need more magic, for sure, it feels like. 500% bonus. Because it's 1 million just to get a spirit right now. And that's getting more extreme. And then we have quite a bit of knowledge. So there's 100,000 knowledge for 5. So that's 20k per. Versus over 1 million. Over 1 million magic. So yeah, this feels. And immediately it's up to 1 million. Okay. Well. More spirits. It's magic. You want to get your spirits from here. I mean, it's probably worth doing it like how I'm doing it. But like right here, I will not be buying that until our knowledge is just so crazy high, because that's a lot of investment to knowledge. Just for spirits, when I could just be using that for because there's nothing really else I'm buying with the magic at this moment besides spirits, which will buy that one more. Throw here. So this is what's interesting. If that's gonna be how I'm getting more spirits, is with my magic, and then obviously that price is gonna be exponentially higher each purchase. That's gonna be the resource I need, for sure, the most. Bigger forest, we can go ahead, buy that up, and that's gone, right? Yeah, so bigger forest caps out at 10. Again, we're again restricted by spirits. Yeah, I wanted to come and check on you. Magic breath, occasionally breathe magic to the orb equal to the output of 55 cloudlands. Man, okay. Now see, I have these upgrades for my dragon level. I'm just a little, I think we'll throw 1 and 1. I don't want to use them all, because these abilities that are unlocking, I feel like as I wait, it's going to be more geared around maybe what I'm looking for, which is, I think, magic. At the moment, I do feel like magic's kind of king. Let's go back to this building here. Build academy for magic education. And then you have a spirit house. So spirit house collectively increases magic gain by compounding 15%. Every tower ascension grants a fixed amount of building points. Okay, so gonna give them all a place to live. How? This resource, building points. You get a fixed amount based on the level of your tower. Okay. And we are a ways away from leveling up this tower. Okay. Well, let's build the academy. Let's see what that does. Oh, down here. Unlock dragon research. Ah, interesting. So this makes each basically spirit that I invest into here a little bit stronger. Summon a spirit sage to research various subjects. I'm not really sure what that means yet. Okay, so if I throw 300,000 knowledge here, then that's gonna make my dragon nest stronger, which once it hits level 20, I think I'm going to throw a lot of it into the magic. Maybe I'm gonna dump all of it, to be honest. Or 10 or so, because I'm assuming this first one, right, is gonna be like this one, where it's equal to an amount of cloudlings, whereas whatever, it's not gonna be magic breath, but whatever that next ability, probably level 30, it's going to be a compounding experience gain, which is also really interesting to me because it says that's just flat. That's like a totem. That's like 4 totems, I believe. Which we have not a crazy amount of lumber right now. I kind of assumed we had more kind of rolling down here. Let's get that leveled up some more. Because we need 15 mil? Yeah, 15 million lumber. And 500 million magic. And our blessings are rolling. And again, the prestige is all about magic. So it's just about boosting magic here as our main focus. We're gonna go ahead and I want to see, I just want to have one down there. Again, we're just gonna go ahead and get 7 spirits, use up all the magic. Let's get a spirit sage. Wow, that's strong. That's very strong. And that's going up really quick, it feels like. Okay, improved wands increases the experience gain from mirror magic research by 100%. So does that mean this is gonna make... Yeah, look how fast that goes up now. Unlock forest research. And unlock dragon research. So innately they're doing magic. Let's go ahead and grab one of here. And we'll grab one here. Come back over here. We're gonna bump that to 10. And then why do I feel like this almost stopped moving? Did I do something? Am I crazy? It really halted. Increase the experience gain for dragon research by 100%. It's a big investment. Improved academy. Let's buy that. Maybe that'll make it move. Am I crazy or did it just stop? I guess it's kind of moving on the dragon research. We'll come back to that. There's something weird, I think, happening there. It seemed amazing for a moment. The sound of this is still very satisfying to me. Okay, building. We haven't built one of these homes. And we're gonna throw the extra one in the magic. I love that. Very nice, okay. The embassy is 15 million knowledge. Almost have a feeling we might not make it there before we get a new tower. And let's go ahead and throw our spirits into our cloud Let's come back down here. I don't know what happened. I mean, to get to level 22 and then to just halt? I'm silly. Look at this. You have to select which one you want. Okay. So that makes... I feel a lot better about that now. So okay, he's level 1. Let's go back to the magic research. I've noticed in myself, I'm bad about that. I'm not an extremely observant person. I'll overlook stuff like that all the time. I'll just be sitting over here like, what's happening? No, it's just a click. You gotta click it. You have to select it, man. What are you doing? Okay. Improved wands. I feel like, gain for the forestry research. For all research subjects in the academy. Well, we're not working on the forest right now. And we're not gonna invest in that right now. We're gonna grab this one. We'll get this up to about the same cost, which it is there. And that's for the dragon research. We're gonna keep it on magic for a minute. So, come back up here. Get as many spirits as we can. We're gonna throw it right into the Glowlings. Mr. Dragon Egg. We have a dragon! A little baby dragon. Yeah, I want this magic breath. That shows our points, of course, and he's level 17 now. He's getting there. He is getting there. Really close. This could be a mistake. Just ignoring the fact that he could have been helping me with the knowledge this whole time. Like again, this one seems pretty dang strong. Maybe we'll throw just a couple of the points in there. It still left us with 12, which seems great. Yeah, let's go back to the forest. How are we doing over here? It needs help. It does need help. Oh, nice. Coming out of the houses. I think we'll keep it on here until 83. 83 is my favorite number. We'll just kind of wait here for a second. It's nearly there. Improve the wands. And improve the academy. No! No, no, no! Close. It really wanted to sneak on me. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the forestry. We're gonna give this a boost. Throw all of our knowledge in there. Dragon. Close. I think for the forestry, it's gonna get to that level 80, like it's gonna make it equal to the magic pretty quick here. So we'll come right back. Again, this we don't need a hyper focus on this because this don't happen until we level up the tower. Prestige 3. Less than 9 minutes to get 4. Again, we wanted 5, right? Before we get ourselves another new tower. Let's see. We have 4 spirits. Let's go ahead and buy them up. So we're up to 14 spirits. We're gonna bump this to 60 for the study. We're at a nice 35 or 30. I guess I guess I do want the 35. Text enchantment. Now this, of course, is going to max out soon, and there it is. So that's something to kind of know. So 13 there, wasn't it 13 up here? 13 for the Cloudling boost, and then the Druid, where, well, yeah, I guess they don't really, oh, that's right, it was 10. So 10, 13, 13. So for our next play with the tower, with the new tower, we're going to probably focus on that. Because if they cap that early, we're just going to cap it. Seems like a good idea. Come back down here. Let's go ahead and actually, we're going to come down here and we're going to get some more Dragon Keepers. Let's come back up. Purchase as many spirits as we can. Go to 15 here. Force almost at 83. I only have one. That's crazy. Almost there. Okay. To dragon research. This is where we're going to try these shortcuts. So 1, 2, 3. 4 is the academy. 5 is the dragon. That's okay. So magic. We're good here, I feel like, for the moment. Good there for the moment. I want to get some more spirit sages. Okay. Forestry notebooks. No, let's go ahead and go for the dragon alphabet. Yeah, that's, look how much faster that immediately is. And let's try and get another dragon keeper. Okay. Look at our lumber. 2.3 million? I feel like that. It went up quite a lot. Bringing in over 1,200. 1,400. Very nice. Go hit that. Come up here, grab another spirit. Back down here. Druid. I heard something. Look at that. Heard the little ting. That's our dragon. He's ready to rumble. Let's get some magic breath. Oh, oh, oh. I wish I seen like an explosion of numbers. I really do, but you do over here. We'll keep it. I was keeping an eye on like this. Next time, right here. Wow, that's pretty neat. Okay. It's more common than I thought it was going to be. When it said that it occasionally, I kind of was assuming it wasn't going to be that often. The pulse of knowledge. So that kind of makes me feel like that one's also pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're going 10 here. Now let's watch it. Watch it on the left. I want to see it one more time. Yeah, that's a big boost. I'm still kind of convinced that this one's better. What's Treasure Keeper? Magic Gold Production. Magic Gold? We don't have Magic Gold. Alright. Clearly that's the next tower. Which we're kinda cruising up to. Alright, let's buy 5 spirits, nice. Back to the forest, where we're going to bump this to 40, grab a totem, grab another magic. Prestige is close, alright. Study. See, I still don't feel like we have as much knowledge coming in as what would be necessary to like buy this. I think we still prioritize getting our spirits here. Let's come back down here. So clearly the dragon research is a little slower to come by. And I don't know really if we want to focus on that for this run anymore. It's not like it won't go up, but I think we're good because we're not gonna get this type of bonus for the magic, at least not at level 36. I think we're gonna go there. I want to see if there's an animation. What's the animation for? Because that's for the magic buff. Now what's he doing for the... Right there. That's his little pulse. Right there. Oh look, it does show 31,000 knowledge. Each time it does that. So maybe it will show us the number? On the fire breath? Man, if it does, I can't catch it. I'm really not sure what that number is. Regardless, 100 million magic. It's gonna be like 4 spirits. 4 spirits, of course. Yeah, we need one more. It's saying 33 minutes. Let's try and get there. So we're going to... I think we're gonna stay at 40 because... No, we're not. It's, we're gonna need more. Come back here. That's 45. And we're actually gonna go down here. We're gonna go back to forestry. And then I believe we can get a totem very shortly here. We got a dragon upgrade. Let's go ahead and throw that on magic. And right here, forestry. Craft a totem. We're gonna go another forest totem. Back up here, let's grab some more cloudlings. I'd imagine we're gonna cap out on how many spirits can be in each of these core resource places, right? Just need the lumber here for the next tower. We're cruising though. Back up by our spirits. Go back down to our forest. Bump that up. The saddest part of leveling the tower is the idea that, like, what happened to the dragon? Because the dragon won't be here. I haven't seen him fly yet, so I'm assuming he didn't fly away. Something terrible happened. Get another spirit. And we're just investing in our druids here for a moment. Perfect. Back to the academy. I don't know why I neglect my knowledge so much. I don't feel like it's actually been that damning. I feel like it's been fine. I am curious if I were to go crazy with knowledge, if these kind of buffs of the academy would just go crazy. Let's kind of think about this. So 137, we're looking at around 700%. Now, if you come to the totems, that's also 700% at 7 totems. Again, though, we're talking at this point 10 million lumber, which is nearly the entire tower requirement of lumber. So that's a lot. Whereas this one just continues to go. We're already back. So maybe I should be focusing more knowledge. You have to assume clearly that it's wanting to strike a balance where you're probably wanting to kind of keep everything balanced. But I'm convinced that we're going to find what is truly more powerful. We just don't know what it is yet. Improved wands. And there it is. Okay. We're gonna send it and see what we get. An alchemy lab. There it is. There it is. Just kind of want to see what's going on with this for a moment, and then we'll probably look at prestiging, but we need 5. We're not gonna make that same mistake because we're at 4. 5 more will get us to 9. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Which is just more magic. We need more magic. What? That's an insane number. When you start talking about trillions of things, it's almost hard to wrap your mind around just how big that number is. It's insane. Truly insane. Alright. Let's get as many spirits as we can. Throw them in here. Okay. We're just kind of waiting for a moment. Get our magic rolling. And we're going back to magic research. So the academy doesn't improve your study at all. Man, which kind of does make it feel like the dragon's kind of the only thing gonna be buffing it. And totems. And totems. Let's grab another. So we have 35. Let's get an idea. 35, 50, and we're at what, 60? Almost 70? Okay. But let's quickly go. What key are you? You're 6. So click 6. Go to the alchemy lab. Let's buy him up. And there we are. The magic gold. Wow. Okay. That seems strong. Uh, Mana Stone. That's a lot. Crafting costs. So now we're gonna spend gold to get these things, it seems like. So again, that's using magic gold, that's using magic gold. Now you're using Cognite and Mana Stones to get a Philosopher's Stone. And look at that. These are huge upgrades. This makes getting to a trillion, a whole trillion, seem manageable. Because right now it doesn't at all. And again, in the last video, it even said, you know, when you feel like, man, I wish I was progressing a little bit faster, I feel like the progression's slow, that's when you need to prestige. But I just don't want to prestige yet. I wanna get to that 5. The 5 first. You there. More magic. And again, we only have 5 spirit sages. It's just getting tough allocating where I want my spirits. 3. Again, this is just kind of what we're focusing on here, which is based on magic gain. So now the question right now becomes, how quickly can we get this going? And is it worth investing here? Because these are huge bonuses. $10 Cognite and 10 Mana Stone. Which doesn't seem outrageous. So as you can see here, that number doesn't seem, it is going up, but it's not too much. And also, the Academy does have alchemy research. I was kind of curious about that. And it costs. It costs a bit to do that. What else would we potentially be wanting to spend our knowledge on right now? Not that. So again, I probably do need to focus more on knowledge, because there's no way to increase knowledge here. The only way I'm getting knowledge is from my dragon. Which makes sense now, right? This is why they probably have 2 knowledge focused things with the dragon first. It's there to help get your study rolling, or just your knowledge in general. But really, this is where the knowledge is going to start going really nice for us. Okay, let's buy some spirits. 4 more. Back down here. Now, what's crazy is I still feel like I'd rather have the Mana Stone. Yeah, it's such a love-hate relationship with this knowledge, because I feel like it's good, but I need spirits to get everything else going, including knowledge. Which means you just want more magic. By 100%. Yeah, we're doing it. I think it'd be kind of neat if when you hovered over your resources here, if it told you how much you're bringing in like per minute, I don't really have any way of knowing my rate of production. Unless I'm missing something completely, but I don't see that. I don't understand how to know that. Let's kind of want to go back to Dragon Research. Dragon Alphabet. Dragon Alphabet. And we'll come back at 2.5 knowledge to improve the wands. And then let's go over here. It's not going up like crazy. Again, we only have 16 spirits over there. But at this point, I kind of want them over here. If it takes 10, we're gonna need 200 magic gold. 10 and 10 to buy the one. Still buy cloudlings. I'm just curious if buying these cloudlings are... I think it could be worth it still. Start 2.56. We're close to the totem. This is equivalent to a totem. These mana stones. Dragon experience gained by 300%. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's not bad for sure. Come back up here. Couple of spirits. I'm starting to wonder if I really, on the next tower, just sat here and focused like crazy on just this, then you can go crazy in a moment, right? On everything else, because you would just have so much magic that you could go and purchase a bunch of summons for the other, a bunch of spirits for the other things. I've definitely just realized this is a clicker game. You wanna know what I haven't done this entire time? Hold my clicker on anything. I haven't done it. It's such a new aspect for me. I've never played like a clicker game like this before. I'm just so used to having it. I don't know. Just do it. Just do it. Just do your thing. Okay, buy that. Let's come Well, no. Let's get to 83. Nearly there. Okay. Let's hang out here for a second. I want to get to about 600. Then we can throw 3 into Alchemy. And then we'll go see about getting a totem. Oh, we've got the 10 gold bars. I want to buy 3 spirits. Okay, I could afford that. Nice. Let's come back to here. And then we're going to buy mana stone. That's right. We leveled up the tower. Meaning we can buy some of this. Nice. 3333. Gotta love it. Makes me not want to touch it. Yeah, magic. We've accumulated nearly 5 billion magic, and it's a drop in the bucket for what we need. Now the gold bars is gonna be easy, and again the it'll be, oh, there's the 5. It'll be a lot easier with this upgrade down here. So clearly this is strong, but I don't think we're gonna make it right now. Let's get these buffs, and I think we'll end the session here for now. We're going to prestige. We've got our 5 points. But we could get 6. But we could get to the 6. It doesn't seem out of our control. Like, we could get there quick. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get to 6. We're gonna, instead of going 1 under what we wanted last time, we're gonna go 1 over this time. How many can we buy? 6. We're gonna come with our knowledge down to here. Only got 1 dragon point. That's crazy. We're going to improve. Where's the wands? The wands are maxed? The wands are maxed. What? Unlock. Unlocked forest research. I'm confused by this. Unlocked. Unlocked, but you can't buy it. Shouldn't that mean it's locked? Am I crazy? Unlock dragon research, it's unlocked. Bang, you got the dragon alphabet. Unlock for research, bang, you got the forestry. Okay, that's just kind of weird to me. Maybe if I didn't have the hide feature, it would have been telling me what I needed. Maybe like in terms of wands, for an example. Potentially. Gonna buff the academy. And we're gonna buff our dragon alphabet. We're gonna keep focusing on our beautiful dragon. I still kind of do feel like it's worth more speccing him into something in particular. I think it's this one. And I'm kind of convinced at this point, telepathy is the route for the dragon. And we're gonna buy this one now. Seems ready. Go there. 7 more. Drop him there. Dun, dun, dun. I think it caps at 100. I kind of want to find out. How much do we need for the next totem? 39? I kind of want it. You there, go back to the forest. We're at 10. And we're going magic. Back up to magic. More spirits. More cloudlings. Get to 2 bill. Should be enough to get to the 100 mark. It's halfway. Can we upgrade anything right now in our academy? For all subjects, do it. Do the thing. Do it again. Beautiful. Close. We are close. Look, we've made progress. You can see the drop in the bucket now. Amazing. Alright, we're gonna find out right here. Is 100 the cap? It's not. It's not. Nope. What a powerful orb at this point. Alright, not the cap. Alright, good to know. Wow, watch that. If you can. We'll look at the forestry, right? Just listen to it. Now let's select it. That shows how important it is to actually be clicking on these things. So good. Okay, let's go back up. We're going to grab our spirit. Grab another spirit, just a moment. Nice. Come back down. That's gonna be a really strong way on the next tower. To just try and get this alchemy lab up and running. Which means we're gonna need lumber, right, for the tower upgrade as well. Yeah. Summon a spirit. And where are we on the prestige? We got it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Prestige. Goodbye, dragon. And you can't even see. We can't even see the whole tower here. All right. Prestige. Just like that. Our beautiful run. It's over. All right, we got some things. So, when there are at least 10 spirit tomes, knowledge and magic gain is increased by 50%. I don't think that's compounding. I think as soon as you get to 10, you get the blessing of the tomes. When starting a new run, we already talked about that. Good. To auto buy spirits, which is has there been anything that we spent our magic on? I don't think so. Legitimately, the only thing we've purchased with magic is spirits. So we will be applying that auto buy. And look, now I don't even have to click. As long as I'm there, it's gonna do the thing. So that's good. Now let's talk about this. I do want this one. And we want this one. Now, when research subjects in the academy level up, they gain 1 extra level. Very strong. Increases wood gain by 150. For every 2 totems of a certain type, increase the passive effect of that totem type by compounding 35%. I do like that. When the dragon levels up, gain additional dragon ability. Just that's strong. Very strong. That's stronger than that for sure. Equal to this, just from a different subject of research. This is strong as well. We're buying that. That seems decent, but this does seem stronger. This seems a lot stronger. Oh, there it is, a new totem. Increases the academy experience by compounding 50%, which is, we would need both upgrades, assumingly, to get it on par with what the current totems are doing for the other resources. Every time a magic gold is created, create an extra magic gold. Again, this is very strong. To me, the Blessing of Research, this one as well, which we already got. The Blessing of Alchemy and the Blessing of the Dragon. These are the strongest in my opinion. So it's going to require wood. I don't think we're going to go that crazy on wood. I don't. We're just enough to kind of build the tower uh, at the beginning. I don't think we're going to focus too crazy on the totems. I think they're strong, but I just don't think you need to go crazy on them. We want that man, that alchemy. If we can get those things rolling, the bonuses on that, which is insanely good. So we're gonna grab that. Now we got our extra point here, and I think we'll give it to the dragon. And that's gonna help kind of for this next run. It'll help kind of that early to mid section. Um, all right, looks good. Seems like a good place to rest for now. I hope you're enjoying your time at November Speak, and I'm Alter, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, let's make the plan already. We're gonna need to get um, to 13, and we've assigned 10, so we don't need that many more points. I do think we try to maybe do it quickly. Just get to the 3, level up, and then immediately go back in and get to the 18 mark. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.